The question is, should I bring my pet with me to see the fireworks? That is a question many pet owners ask themselves. Here to answer the question is Dr. Christian Broadhurst. He is from Clay Humane. Hi, good morning. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me today.
And you know, other than probably around the holidays where people maybe make bad decisions about getting a pet that they can't handle, this is, I think, probably one of the busiest times of year for you in terms of just sending out this message about how to keep our pets healthy and safe. Should people take, as you can see, people who live at the beach, oh, I'm just going to take, I don't want to leave them home. Let me just take them with me to see the fireworks. And it's a bad idea.
It's a bad idea. It really is. Dogs have extremely sensitive hearing, way more sensitive than ours is. So, you know, you leave the fireworks display going, wow, I really felt that in my chest. Well, dogs, it's like that to the nth degree. And they are very prone to anxiety, to panic attacks. The 5th of July is actually nationally the most the more animals hit the shelters in our nation on the 5th of July than any other day because of all the dogs are running away from home, breaking out of their fences, breaking out of their leashes. So be sure your dog is home and secured.
And when you say that also, because Sally is here, obviously. Hi, I forgot to introduce you, cutie pie. Hello, I know, hello. Keep them indoors, because there may be people who have large property and they typically leave the, you know, their dog, for example, out in the backyard, but they need to bring him in.
It's a very good idea because lots of dogs in panic will jump over fences, will break through screen doors, will escape. And, you know, certainly having your dog indoors in some kind of a quiet, safe place, like a kennel or a back room. You can even turn on white noise, turn off the lights, make sure it's as peaceful for them as possible. It's going to be a stressful night.
Yeah, and it's interesting. I'll just share my own testimonial, and that is that, oh, Sally wants to go for a little walk.
She's wandering.
We had some good friends who had these beautiful golden retrievers, raised them together, and they got out into their enclosure where they had a pool, and the fireworks freaked them out so much that one of them got into the pool and ended up drowning.
Yeah.
And can you imagine coming home to that? Because we love our pets. So it really is a reminder, even if you think, oh, it's not that loud because they're inside, you don't know Johnny or somebody who lives next door may be setting off something they're not supposed to, and it's really loud.
Yep.
So avoiding alcohol, which is interesting. Are there people who actually will give their animal some beer? Or
a few people, yes. It's obviously a terrible idea, but more than that, you're going to leave it around. You know, maybe someone has a glass sitting next to the pool and no one's paying attention, and Sally decides to go take a drink. It can be very dangerous. You know, think what alcohol does to us. Well, the same alcohol in an animal the fraction of the size can be a very big problem.
Well, if you think about even sparklers and things that I know that my children enjoy doing around this time, you have to be also careful about just flames and things that you may leave in the street that's hot.
Yeah, absolutely. Dogs, you know, while most dogs will run away from fireworks, some dogs will run towards interesting, exciting looking things, and they can be burned, they can be injured, absolutely.
And so keep in mind who else is going to share the road or the yard with you when you're done and when you have left. And then making sure, and this is really important because you mentioned that tomorrow will be the busiest time for shelters in particular, getting your pet microchipped. It may be a little late now, but there are some things that you can do in terms of ID, right?
Absolutely. I mean, at the very least, make sure your dog is wearing a collar with a good phone number on it in case you have a runner, in case you have someone who's going to be absolutely panicked and escape from the house. But if you haven't microchipped your dog, there's really no reason not to. Today, obviously, it's a little too late. If your dog is needing anxiety meds, it's probably a little too late to get them from the vet today. But definitely identification via tags or microchip is the way to go.
Thank you so much for great advice, because we love our animals without a doubt, and you want to keep them safe today. So if you would like to share some of this information, maybe you have a friend who has a pet and missed the interview this morning, we are going to post this entire interview a little later on news4jax.com. Just look under the morning show page. Vic?